Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's your superfans. Hey music makers, today we're going to show you how to tap into your most valuable resource, the people who you should be giving the most attention, your superfans. What is a superfan? It's a good question, so let's get into it. Be sure to stick around until the end of the video to find out how superfans can maximize your profits. Your audience are the people who listen to your music. That encompasses everyone, from the dude who recognizes your song from a playlist he likes, all the way up to the religious fanatic who has every release on repeat. A superfan is that listener who knows your music, loves it, keeps coming back to listen to it, and is there for every new release you drop. Now, can you tell why these are your biggest asset? Let's go back to our pal, the dude who doesn't really know you, but listens to your songs because he heard them in a playlist. Now, if you release a new record, there's a strong chance that guy, he's not even going to know that you dropped something new. Your superfans, on the other hand, they've been there since the very first teaser of that release, all the way through the hype that's been building up to the release day. And when release day comes, they're going to be the first person to click play on your new songs. Can you see just how valuable that is? Let's explore it. Now, when it comes to your music, every listener matters, but the superfans are the ones who are really going to drive your career forward. They're the ones who will stream your music first, spread the word about your new releases, and follow you across all of your social media. What's more, because they want to support you, superfans are a huge source of revenue for artists. In the streaming age, finding new listeners is easier than ever, but making your money solely from streaming isn't quite so easy. That's why it's so valuable to see streaming services not just as a revenue stream, but one of the best promotional platforms around. Now, let's say you've reached 100 listeners thanks to being available on Spotify. That's fantastic. Your music is gaining its first reach. However, those 100 listeners aren't going to equate to loads of profits, even if they're listening to you a lot. But if those 100 listeners are superfans, and each one buys some of your merch, goes to your concerts, and supports you in other ways, suddenly your music career is gaining traction. Those 100 people are spending money that directly benefits you in a much more significant way after you've reached them through streaming. If superfans are so great, how do we start building them? Of course, the first step in building an audience for your music is releasing it to the world. Thankfully, it's the 21st century, and reaching a global audience is easy, and with RouteNote, it's also free. Head to www.routenote.com or click the link in the description to sign up to your free account and gain access to unlimited music distribution, platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and many, many more. Once your music is live, you need to start reaching those first few listeners. This can be the biggest pain point for new artists, but stay motivated. If you do all of the right things, then the listeners will start flowing. And as soon as they start coming, things will snowball and continue to get better. Check out our video up here on how to market a new release for some great strategy that's going to help you start getting those first few listeners. Now that your music's out, ensure that you have a good presence on social media so that you can share your content and updates and start cultivating a community. You may find that some platforms work better than others, and that's awesome. Lean into those platforms. Now, socials are crucial because your superfans want to invest in you as an artist. They want to be part of your world. As such, it can really help to start creating an aesthetic or a style that's unique to you. Maybe you have a certain style to your images and videos, or you write your captions in a particular way. You can even go so far as to start to create a lore around you as an artist. Give people things that are going to get them interested about you, even obsessed by you. And then they're likely to go from casual listeners to super fans. When a new listener discovers and likes one of your tracks, the more that you have for them to explore and find out about you, the more of a world there is to discover as they listen and start searching you up, and the more strongly attached they're going to be to the world that you've created. As you start building your fandom, it really helps to be proactive and interact with them. This is going to boost your relationships big time. Reply to comments. Go live and speak to them in person. Remember their names. Shout out interactions. These connections are golden for fans, and will strengthen their bond to you as an artist. And that cultivates that superfan loyalty. So now we have some superfans. How do we connect with them to earn money? Let's get into it. There are lots of ways you can earn revenue from your superfans. Remember, if they love your music, then they want to support you. So don't be scared of monetizing yourself as an artist, especially when it means success and your ability to make more music. First up, let's talk about merchandise. Your fans want to rep you, so give them the goods. T-shirts, caps, accessories. There are so many options for your merchandise. Each sale of merch isn't just profit that goes directly to you. It's also free promotion as they're walking around in public wearing it. Because there is so much potential in selling merchandise, you should treat it seriously and think up a strategy, the same as you might for a new music release. Here are some tips for a good merch strategy. Drop merch around a release. Time your merch so it's available and promoted around a big new release. This is going to maximize the hype and the sales. Create different designs. Use your logo, your name, press photos, unique designs. The more you offer, the more likely that someone is going to be appealed to it. Offering too little might turn off even the biggest superfan if they don't gel with that design. Maximize your merch offerings. Don't just sell clothes. Fans want to buy things like vinyl and cassettes, even necklaces and tote bags, phone cases. Get creative. Promote your merchandise. Make sure that you're sharing your merch offerings so fans know that they can buy it and where from. You can use Push FM for helpful free tools like smart links that are going to boost your promotion. Make it special. Offer merch that is exclusive so that fans feel really special when they buy it. This only bolsters your connection to them as a superfan. Many platforms like Spotify and YouTube allow you to place and promote your merch directly on your pages there. There are many platforms that you can use to sell your merchandise. Spotify works with Shopify, so they might be a good one to consider. Now, on to concerts. Superfans want to come and see you in person. Concerts are a huge source of revenue for artists. In 2023, live music generated over $33 billion worldwide. Live music is also fantastic promotion. Fans who come to a concert are more likely to keep listening because of the amazing connection you made on the night. Streaming services really help to play into concerts as well. You can use the data from your music on streaming services to see where people are listening, and then that can help you decide where to go on tour, where to play your concerts, because you're going to guarantee good sales and a killer crowd. Concerts are also a fantastic place to sell merch, and so you can see how superfans play into this sort of ecosystem that surrounds your music and you as an artist, and it earns you the revenue that you deserve. Streaming leads to fans and data, which leads to sales of more merch, which promotes your music and gives you more opportunities to create. This leads to better concerts, which get more people hyped, and before you know it, those few superfans have turned into a stadium cheering you on. Now that you have the fuel you need to get out there and get your superfans, it's time to make it happen. Nurturing your superfans can significantly boost your audience. Cultivate your audience and give the people who really matter reasons to stick with you, what they want. For much more advice to help you on your journey to stardom, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like, and it really helps us to make more content for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.